Okay, looks like they're in, Deputy.
Okay. What happened there? Start everything.
Deputy Butler.
Yes, the lady, I'm here.
Okay, announcement.
Yes, 1 second. Firing up everything. Good morning, everybody. County Court 9 is now in session. The Honorable Judge Linda Rodriguez presiding. May I remind everybody that this is an official court proceeding, not just a Zoom meeting. Everything is on the record. Everything is being recorded YouTube Live. Please conduct yourself as if you were in the courtroom with attire and location. Counselors, when you are called for your announcements, please have case number and page number ready for the judge. And everyone that is logged in, please look at the way your name is displayed on the screen. If it does not have your name, you may have to exit, rename your phone or whatever it is to your real name, then come back in. Let's have a good day.
Thank you, Deputy. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
We're going to try to get some of the attorneys in and out as quickly as possible. Just let me know or let the court coordinator know that you're here, or if we don't see you right away, let us know.
All right, Your Honor, the first one is Mr. George Manning.
Okay. And Mr. Manning was here on behalf of Cold Nettles for David Kohler.
I believe it's Kohler, Judge, but on this one, my firm just emailed Aleda the motion to withdraw, but that's what we were here today for, Judge. We're withdrawing from the case. I believe he's looking to retain another lawyer.
Your Honor, my name is Brian Trends. I'm present here on behalf of Mr. Kohler. We filed our notice of appearance yesterday. It was accepted about 5 minutes before this hearing began.
Thank you.
Okay, and is Mr. Kohler in the courtroom?
Mr. Kohler is present through Zoom, Your Honor. He's in my office right now. He should
Okay.
be in the Zoom. Yeah.
Okay, did you want to confer today?
I'd like to confer with the DA, but we're going to file a motion to dismiss. So we'd like to have a setting on the motion to dismiss, but I would like to confer with DA.
Today?
Yes,
You'd
not
like
the
it,
motion today, but the conference today. Yes.
Right, okay. I will grant that motion to withdraw, Mr. Manning,
Thank you, Judge.
and thank you.
I appreciate it, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. And then,
Thank you.
Mr. Trends, the coordinator will put you in a breakout room with one of the prosecutors.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, the next one would be Mr. Eduardo Jimenez.
And Mr. Jimenez,
I guess he must be busy in another courtroom, Your Honor. I'll
Okay.
go to Mr. Brian Oriole.
Mr. Oriole, who is your client?
Good morning, Judge. We
Good
have
morning.
Miss Megan Elder. Set on the docket this morning.
Can I get a cause number, please?
Yes, it is going to be 670132.
Okay,
And I just need to confer with the state on some missing videos that we're waiting to get uploaded over to us.
okay, we'll put you in a breakout room shortly.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, next one would be Mr. Joe Guillermin.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. I do find your name for Mr. Camacho.
Yes, Your Honor, it should be second case on page 1.
Yes, sir.
Yes, if I could speak with Ms. Sanchez in a breakout room, Your Honor.
Okay,
All righty. And Miss Veronica Lagarete. No, she must be
I
out.
see you. No, I see her. Miss Legarreta, can you hear us?
Yes, Judge.
Okay,
Sorry.
who are you here for?
I have two individuals, John Hughes and Frank Hernandez. Mr. Hughes is on page 5, and that is going to be case number 673693.
Okay,
And then Mr. Hernandez is on page 4, and that's going to be case number 673536.
okay. What are we doing today?
I need to confer with the state, please.
On both those cases? On both of them?
I think she
Looks like
froze.
she's frozen.
Okay, I'll put her in a breakout room.
Okay.
Okay, Your Honor, the next one would be Mr. David Cuellar.
Mr. Cuellar, are you here?
Good morning, Judge. I'm here.
Good
Mike-
morning.
Mike,
I see you on for Rodney Lazard.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Good morning, Judge. I'm here.
Thank you. Good morning. Mr. Cuellar, any other cases or just that one?
Just that one, Your Honor.
Okay, and what are we doing?
I'd like to confer with the state.
All right. We'll put you in a breakout room.
Thank you.
Ms. Julie Pollock.
Yes, ma'am. I'm here for Riley Christian, 655309.
Yes, ma'am, I found it.
And I would like to confer. He is present. I see him here.
Okay. Thank you. We'll get you in a room.
Thank you.
Mr. Anthony Miller.
Good morning.
Present, Your Honor. I'm here for Mr. Stanley Rodarte,
Yes.
cause number 656337.
Mm-hmm.
Judge, last time we were here, the state was trying to make a determination if another case was going to be refiled in County Court 13. And I just need to be able to confer with Ms. Sanchez to make the determination if that has been resolved, Your Honor.
And that was this case maybe
Well-
transferred?
No, ma'am. It was another case that was pending in County Court 13, but
Oh,
it had effects on this case, Your Honor, and they
Okay.
were trying to determine if that case was going to be refiled or not.
okay. All right. We'll put you in a breakout room.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Mr. Paul Acevedo.
Good morning, Mr. Acevedo.
Good morning, Judge. I have two. I have a Joseph Fernandez on page 5. I'd like to confer with the state on that. And then a Nadia Escamilla Mancha on page 3, if we could confer with the state also.
Okay. Thank
Nadia
you.
has a felony pending, Your Honor, so I'm probably gonna be asking for a reset, but
Okay,
I
Thank
would
you.
like to confer with the state either way.
sure. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Albert Acevedo.
Morning, Your Honor. I have Mr. Blodgett. If I can confer with the DA on this one, please.
Let me find the case, please. Do you have a cause number?
I do. It's 679743.
Okay, got you. We'll put you in a breakout room.
Thank you.
Mr. Leslie Herbst.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
I'm here on Michael Walker. I'd like to confer with the state.
Okay, what's the cause number, please?
Let me look it up real quick. Let me look it up.
Your Honor, I believe this is 661051. One of the add-ons.
Oh, it's one of, okay. Got you. Okay. All right, we'll put you in a breakout room.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Next is Mr. Miguel Nájera.
Good morning, Your Honor.
morning.
My client it had actually been reset off the docket, but let me give you the case number. It is 669710. Mr. King and I had already actually done plea paperwork on this case, but then we found out it was a no file case. So Mr. King was kind enough to get a rush put in to get the file ready. And my understanding with the clerks is that the file is ready.
Okay.
So I would just, it's been pushed out to May, but literally we've got a plea ready to go for time served based
Okay.
on what happened in the felony case. I didn't know if you have time today or if you want maybe next week to get this done.
It doesn't matter. If the paperwork can get ready, I can do it today.
Mr. King on?
You faded out.
I was gonna say, is Mr. King on? He was the one that I had been conferring with from the state.
He was here.
And Your Honor, I can put him in a breakout room and he can find out where the paperwork is. If it's ready, we can do it at 1:30 after this docket.
At 1:30, I'm actually in a federal debrief. I don't mind setting it for tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You let me know if there's another day that's better for you.
And just to, while she's looking, Mr. Naha, this is on Vanessa Garza?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay.
Whenever they're ready, Your Honor, we can do it Monday through Thursday at 1:30. Just
Then I'd like to, if possible, I'd like to set it on Tuesday at 1:30 if that is possible, and I'll be ready to go.
She's not incarcerated, is she?
She is not. And in fact, she
Okay.
was waiting for me to forward her the information for the Zoom, but
Okay.
Ms. Castillo, if you tell me Tuesday 1:30, I'll have her ready to go.
it'll be March 29 at 1:30, Mr. Nahara.
You're very kind. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Mr. Sean Farmer.
Hello, good morning. I'm
Hi.
here for Gerson Ramos. I believe he's on page 4 of the docket. It's under cause number 663-159. I've been having some difficulty with this client. This has been about, I guess, the 7th time this case has been reset. And he always says he's either going to appear by Zoom or go to the court, but he has not. And now his telephone is disconnected.
Mr. Farmer, tell me the defendant's name again.
It's under Gerson Sanabria Ramos.
Okay. Is Mr. Gerson, I have Ramos Sanabria. Is he in the courtroom? Or on the Zoom call, I should say? Gerson Ramos Sanabria. When was the last time you had contact with him, Mr. Farmer?
It was the day of the last reset, which was on February 15th.
Are you, I mean, we can, I'll issue a FTA if he fails to respond and appear today.
I'm not opposed to issuing an FDA.
All right. We'll make sure that he doesn't show up later, but today. I had you on another case though. Where did it go? Landes, Jessica?
For Jessica Landes, I believe she's in custody. I did not know it was set for today, but she had a felony pending. I can check. Okay. Do you have the cause number for that?
Yes, I do. I did. Hold on just a second. 665982.
I do believe she has a felony pending. However, I would request leave from the court to be able to file anything to request a bond to be set for her.
I'm trying to make sure I don't show her to be in jail unless I'm reading this wrong. Ms. Castillo, do you show her in jail, Londes?
Let me check the system, Your Honor.
It says that it says there's a bond.
It's a bond in here. Let me see. There's a felony waiting to get indicted, and there's where she is in custody. She's in custody on that case.
On the felony.
On the felony.
So there already is a
Yeah,
bond
on the
misdemeanor.
186. That would be the 186.
There, then I would request a quick reset due to the felony pending.
Okay, can we go to 424?
That works. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
May I be excused?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Good day.
Your Honor, Mr. Brian Trent would like to approach on an
Okay.
announcement.
Yes,
Yes.
Your Honor. I conferred with the ADA and we were unable to resolve anything, but I would ask for the case be reset, I guess, maybe in about 45 days so that I can have the motion to dismiss heard.
Okay, looking for the case again. I'm sorry, tell me your client's name again.
It's David Kaler with a K.
Ah, first one this morning.
Yes, Your Honor.
That'd be page 5674504.
So how much time do you think? Miss, I guess I should ask Miss Castillo for a good hearing date.
Your Honor, if you like, you can give him the May 10th. And then we can, as soon as he files that motion, he can bring it up to my attention. We can put it in a special court setting.
Will that work? Mr.
Yes, Your Honor,
Trent?
that'd be fine. Yes. Your Honor.
Okay, we'll go to May 10th then.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Maybe excused.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
And Mr. Joe Guilliamin?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor, I got done confirmed with Mr. King, and he's asked if he could have a couple weeks to re-review the videos to consider how they want to proceed. So maybe just a 2-week reset if at most, Your Honor.
I think our reset date, our nearest reset date is April 24.
April, I think April 24 may be a Sunday.
It sure is. I'm so sorry. My goodness. Let's see.
We're not working that day.
No, it should be April 28, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
28?
28,
Okay.
April 28.
Okay. If that's the closest one, that's fine. I'll just follow up with Jeff before then.
Okay. And that was the only case you had this morning, right?
That's correct, Your Honor. That's all I have.
Okay, thank you.
May me and my client be excused?
Yes, sir.
All right, Lewis, you can go ahead and log off. I'll give you a ring a little later. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Sounds
Mr.
good,
Brian-
sir. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Brian Oreo?
Morning, Judge.
Morning.
I've conferred with the state. They are sending another request out to the police agency in regards to missing videos. So if we could just have one more pretrial reset to try to see if they will respond and give us the videos.
Okay. Looking for your case. Give me your client's name again,
It's
please.
it's going to be 670132, Judge.
6706. Okay. Yeah, I had Sean Brown. Is that a partner?
I worked for him. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So how much time?
It
I've
can be
got-
just at your next pretrial date, Your Honor.
April
Sometimes these videos-
28th.
Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Judge. May we be excused?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye, later.
Bye. Mr. David Cuellar?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Do you have an announcement for the court?
Yes, I spoke to the state, and the state would like a brief reset to view the videotape. And once they do that, then they'll probably make a this decision on whether or not to file or to reject the case. So I think we're close to resolution.
Is that on Lazard?
Yes, ma'am. Rodney Lazard. Do you need his case number?
No, I got it. Let's go to May 10.
Yes, sir.
May 10th?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, be excused.
Yes, sir.
And my client as well.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. May I be put in a breakout room with the prosecutor?
Yes.
Mr. Herbst, I had put you in room 10.
I was all by my lonesome for about 15 minutes.
The state is conferring with somebody else and they'll be with you shortly. So if you could just.
Very good. If I could be put in that room again.
I'll have to move you because they're.
Thank you,
Please wait
Alita.
patiently. All right, so Miss Sydney Reed.
Yes, I'm
Good
here
morning.
for Derek Ritchie on cause number 673-556. It's a first setting, so I just need to confer with the state.
673-556. Jonathan Battle?
Yes,
Okay, so we'll put you in a breakout room.
thank you.
Ms. Veronica Lagarde, do you have an announcement for the court?
I do, Judge. I have conferred with the prosecutor. They're going to be emailing me an offer on both my cases, so I just need a reset, please.
Okay, let's go to that April 28th.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
And may myself and my clients be excused.
yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Let me find, oh, there it is. I'm gonna find both cases. Okay,
Okay. Is there any other attorneys that I missed? No? Okay, then we will wait for the attorneys.
y'all just hang tight. We're waiting for attorneys to confer, and if there, some of them may be in another court.
Mr. Hicks, the state is still conferring, so if you need to go back, you probably, there's two more persons in front of you.
Can I run to another hearing and come back? Later?
You'll be back this morning?
Oh, yes, I'll be back in just a few minutes.
Okay, that's
I've got a
fine.
client that in the other hearing, they've got a client in it with another case that I don't have, and I need to just make sure that they're the same day.
That's fine. Thank you.
Be right back. Thank you, Judge.
I'm going to step out for 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. Okay, looks like Miss Julie Pollock is back from conferring.
Yes. Miss Sanchez told me she was rejecting this case. And she will be sending that to Judge Saldaña.
Miss Pollock, that's on Riley Christian?
Correct.
Okay. So that paperwork will be done and sent over to be signed.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
May my client be excused?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
myself. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Mr. Bob Hicks, do you need to go back to a breakout room? Okay, Mr. Anthony Miller has arrived from conferring.
Yes.
Mr. Miller?
Yes, Judge. The state is going to tender a dismissal today to you, Your Honor.
Okay, let me find the case, please.
Yes, ma'am. I can give you the cause number. I believe it's on the bottom of page 2, Your Honor.
Okay. Oh, yes, Stanley Rodarte.
Yes, ma'am. They're going
Okay.
to tender dismissal today, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll sign it.
Thank you very much, Judge. May I
Thank
be
you.
excused, Your Honor?
Yes, sir. Is your client on?
I believe so, Judge. I know that I had told him that to join, Your Honor, but he
Okay,
may have logged off, but I will definitely contact him, Judge, and let him know that the
Thank you.
case is being dismissed. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much, Your Honor.
yes, sir.
You have a good day, man.
You too.
Judge, can I approach? On Corey Blodgett, I just need a reset. He has a pending felony. And then if I can get a breakout room with him
Okay, I'm looking for him. Hold on just a sec.
to cause 679-743.
Okay, so you need a reset and then you want to go into a breakout room with your client.
Yes, please.
Is Mr. Blodgett on?
He's an inmate. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. How long of a reset do you need?
30 days at most.
Okay, let's go to April 28th, please. And Ms. Castillo will put you in a breakout room with your client.
Thank you, Judge. And can I be excused from there?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, looks like Miss Sydney Reed has returned.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, on 673 665 Jonathan Battle. I'm sorry, 673-556.
Yes.
I conferred with the state and they're going to be emailing me an offer. So it's just like a reset, another pretrial reset.
Okay. Let's go to April 28th.
That's fine.
All right. Thank you. And is your client on the call?
Yes, he is.
Then you're excused, Mr. Battle, until April 28th. Just keep in touch with your attorney.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks.
Your Honor. This is Bob Hicks. As I promised, I came back. And I have conferred. And
what's happened?
they're going to offer my client pretrial. I was listening to someone, a couple of months back, and I don't know whether he was being funny or whether he was expressing an honest opinion, but he said they're going to allow my client to apply for one of those pretrial delusions.
A Freudian slip, maybe.
Yeah. All right. So I'm
okay,
sure.
now which case are you talking about?
679456.
That's Miss Rodriguez.
That is Ms. Rodriguez. Is she signed in?
She has, or she was. Yeah, there I see her. So let's go to, we need a little bit of time on that. Is that how they work? Like May
Yes.
10?
It'll take at least 30 days.
Okay, let's go to May 10th. And then I show you on another case. That's what I was wondering about.
Do?
Alex Moreno.
Okay. Well, I do have Alex, but I don't remember him being on the docket this morning. Just a second.
Yeah, it's a theft charge.
Yep. I do have him. One of those
Okay.
pesky theft things.
You want to confer on that one?
I might as well.
All right.
I don't think he's signed in because I didn't notice him on the docket, obviously. But I have had contact with him, so I can relay whatever's going on.
Okay. You still want to go into a breakout room? Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm going to need to confer on Moreno.
Okay. Miss Rodriguez?
Yes, ma'am.
You don't need, Mr. Hicks, you don't need her to stick around for you?
I do need one thing before we leave.
From Miss
I need to find
Rodriguez?
out her email address. So if you'll put us in breakout room for a second.
Yes, sir.
Are we good? I gotta get mine. I know. Here.
Mr. Jimenez?
Yes,
Have you had a
Judge.
chance to confer today?
No, I have not, Judge.
Give me your client's name, please.
It is Thomas Esquivel.
Okay, is that just the one case you have today? Well, he
Yes, ma'am.
actually has two
He has
cases.
2 burglary of vehicle cases is what I understand, Judge.
Okay, and I see him on the call. We'll put you in a conference room.
All right, thank you, Judge.
And then Mr. Zimmerman?
Yes, Judge. I first and foremost, I do apologize for being late. I was held up in County Court number 5. I do apologize.
Okay, well, we're gonna check on that. I'm just joking. Who do you have, Mr. Zimmerman?
We're not married. You don't have to check on that. Anyway, I am here for Felix Contreras Ugalde. And it is case number 665-776, and that's located on page number 3. And if I could speak to the state.
Yes, sir. We'll put you in a breakout room.
All right, thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
I believe at this point, I just need to confer on Mr. Moreno.
Okay, we'll put you in a breakout room.
Thank you much. Oh, a different one.
And Mr. Herbst, did you want to approach the judge?
Yes, Elaine, I would like to. Good morning, Your Honor. I've conferred with the state on Michael Walker, case number 661051, and there's still no file. It's a red file case. So we would respectfully request a reset.
In Your Honor, that's an add-on.
Yes, and why do I have compliance hearing on that?
Now that I believe, let me check the,
Maybe some violation reports.
yeah, let me see if that's set at 1:30. That is set at 1:30.
It is.
Compliance. So we probably will expect the pretrial officer to arrive.
Okay, so, but Mr. Herbst, you wanted, I'm sorry, tell me again what the state is offering, or,
The state's not able to make an offer. There's no file at this time.
I see.
It's one of those dreaded red file cases.
Is that on this case, the 661051?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And so are you asking for a reset?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Actually, I'd like to ask for dismissal, but I think it'd be out of turn.
Okay, let's go to April 28th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, and now Leslie, I'm sorry, Ms. Castillo, will that be at in the morning or at 1:30?
That would be in the morning, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
That's
Thank you,
April
Mr.
28th.
Herbst.
I guess we need to come back at 1:30 for the compliance.
Yes, I believe the pretrial officer should also arrive at that time and then make an announcement to the court.
Very good. We'll be back at 1:30.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr.
You would be
Jimenez,
excused.
Yes, sir. Mr. Jimenez,
Yes. Mhm.
what are we doing?
Yes, my client, Mr. Esquivel, has pending felony, and the prosecutor in this court's going to reach out to them about, seeing if we can get a package deal together. So that's where we stand. Yeah.
Okay. Can we go to May 10?
May 10th. Let me just check really quickly. Come on, calendar's not opening. Just give me a moment, Judge. May 10th will be fine, Judge. Thank you.
Okay. And is Mr. Esquivel, you are on the call, of course. So we'll reset your case to May 10, cases to May 10.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
May I speak to my attorney?
Mr.
Yes, I can have a word with him. Yes.
Okay, we'll put you in a conference room.
Okay.
It's like we're waiting for Mr. Sharman. Mr. Hajek. Mr. Martinez.
Mr. Jimenez, I'll put you in a breakout room.
All right, thank you, Leila.
Judge, I'm back from confirming my approach.
Yeah, hold on just 1 second.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Acevedo.
Yes, Judge, I have a Joseph Fernandez. I conferred with Mr. King. There's an offer on the table. So if I can get another court date on Mr. Fernandez, it involves restitution. So if we could do at least, 3 weeks or so.
Okay, I've got April 28th.
That's perfect, Judge.
Okay, so Mr. Joseph Fernandez's case is reset to April 28th.
Okay, and then the second one is Nadia Escamilla Mancha.
Yes.
That one has a felony pending, Your Honor. So if we could have that one pushed out. Mr. King is going to reach out to the felony prosecutor to see if how they want him to proceed.
Okay, so let's go to May 10th.
5/10.
Yes.
Okay, Judge, may be excused.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Rodarte, I don't think you are in court approved attire there, sir. This is an official court proceeding. Conduct yourself as if you were here. Thank you. Turn your video off, please, while you compose yourself.
Mr. Dominguez, Abel Dominguez.
Yes, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning.
I've got Mr. Juan Calleros, I believe, on today's docket.
What's cause number?
That's gonna be 658757.
What are we doing today?
Last time we were here, I spoke to the DA. I think they said they were going to email me an offer, but I'm going through my notes and I don't see an email from them. So I'd like to speak with them about possibly getting an offer.
We'll put you in a breakout room.
All right, thank you very much.
Mr. Rodarte?
Yes, ma'am.
Why were you late today?
I thought court was at 11 this morning and not 10. Because I got an email.
Have you been in touch with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am. For the most part, they told me it was I have two different attorneys for two different cases.
Are they both on the docket today in this court?
And no, only Anthony Miller is, because we're still one charge is still pending and we're waiting on the results for that one to go with this case.
Okay, so you need to talk to Mr. Miller. He's already been here today and conferred with the prosecutors about this case, so you need to talk to him. And next time, make sure you have the time right so you can appear on time, or else a failure to appear may be, a warrant may be issued.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just, and you're excused at this time.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you too. Mr. Hicks, do you have anything to report? Mr. Hicks, you're on mute. Mr. Hicks, can you hear me? Okay, could you hold that up just a little bit higher? Your microphone quit. Okay. I thought you were asking me to enroll to something online. What are we doing on Mr. Moreno's case?
If you'd like to put the chat, Your Honor, for you.
Yeah, you can chat, you can go on chat, Mr. Hicks. We're resetting your case to April 28th on Mr. Moreno.
Judge, I am back from confirm with the DA. May I approach? I'm sorry, Judge, you were on mute.
Thank you. Yes, Mr. King. Where'd he go? Mr. Dominguez?
Yes, Judge. How are you doing? I'm back from conferring on Juan Caeros. Again, that was cause number sorry, let me see, that was cause number 658757.
Yes. What are we doing?
The DA is willing to make a PTD offer. So I'd like to speak it over with my client, and if he is okay with it, fill out the paperwork and submit the application, Your Honor.
Okay, though that necessitates a reset, is that correct?
That is correct. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let's go to May 10. Do you want to confer today with your client?
That is okay, Your Honor. I have his number, and I've got a few other courts I need to be in, so I will confer with him after.
Mr. Calleros, I see you on the call. If you would just please keep in touch with Mr. Dominguez so y'all can discuss your case. And I'll reset to May 10. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused?
Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Zimmerman, do you have anything to report?
Yes, Judge. I did speak to the state, and it looks like they're gonna need to talk to the arresting agency and try to gather more evidence in the nature of video.
Okay, let's go to May 10th, please. And
May
just
10th?
to May 10, and just to be sure, that's on Mr. Contreras Ugalde?
That's correct, Judge.
Okay. Is he on the call?
He's in the courtroom, Judge.
Okay, thank you. All right, then we'll reset that case to May 10.
May 10. Okay, thank you very much, Judge.
Thank you.
And if Mr. Contreras and I may be excused.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Thank you, Judge.
Your Honor, and I think this is Robinson in custody. And I just want to confirm if this is Lucretia, is it Lucretia Robinson?
It's Lucretia.
Lucretia. Okay, Your Honor, I apologize. This lady should have been in at the 1:30 docket, so I will let the jail court know that to bring her back at 1:30.
Okay.
That was one of the add-ons.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Ms. Robinson, will, if you can appear back at 1:30, I'll let the jail department know about this, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The coordinator is trying to get a hold of those attorneys that we have not heard from this morning yet.
And Your Honor, on Mr. Jason Dormant, his case has been reset to May the 3rd.
Can you give me a cause number, please, ma'am?
Your Honor, that would be on page 5675742. And he's got a companion case, companion 6794466.
Okay. What was the reset date, ma'am?
May 3rd, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Sharman, good morning.
Good morning. I apologize for being late. I've been in several courts on Zoom and live. I apologize for being late, though.
That's okay. We waited for you.
Right. We have Mr. Chavez and Mr. Mellon and Mr. Robles.
I believe that's correct. I know you had a couple. You need to confer with the prosecutors.
I do, and make sure that we're on the same page here.
Okay, we'll put you in a breakout room.
Thank you.
And I had done a re-invite for Mr. Flavio Hernandez, didn't realize it was already reset.
Are you talking about Mr. Hernandez's case was already reset?
Yes, yes, Your Honor, and that was the gentleman that was in custody.
What was the name, please, of the defendant?
Yes, it was, oh, I just had it right here. It was Mr. Jason Dermont on page 5.
Oh, I see. Okay. Mr. Hernandez, were those the only two cases you had on the docket today?
Just Mr. Dermont, is that the only case?
I believe so.
Yes, he's got a pending felony and I can't get an offer until the felony gets resolved. Is that the only client I have? I thought I had, no, that's all. Yes, Mr. Dermont's the only client I have with court 5,
Okay,
court 9 at this time that I know about. Thank you.
thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ms. Castillo? I'm, Ms. Castillo?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. What was
Yeah,
that?
I show Mr. Barrera here from the jail, and that case also shows at 1:30.
Okay, I am calling Mr. Bill Simmons about this. This
Simmons,
was a
okay.
recall. I'll go ahead and Mr. Barrera, if you can come back at 1:30 and I'll let the jail know. We'll wait for your attorney. He must be busy in another court or something, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Mr. Barrera. Mr. Sharma, do you have something to report?
Yes, Judge, on all three of these cases, they need to be reset for discovery. On Connor Mellon, 643-977, the court has signed a blood discovery order, but it just hasn't yet been sent to the Department of Public Safety, and that will be done today. The same for John Robles, 644-773. That will also be sent to DPS today. And then on Jennifer Chavez, 679-641, we need a reset for discovery. We do not, this case was filed 30 days ago, and I don't have the videos or anything for the case. So I need a reset for discovery.
Hold on just a second. Sorry, I'm hushing my dogs. Will May 10 work for you
On which case?
on all of them?
That would be good on May 10. We'll know by then if all of the blood discs have been received.
Give me the cause number on that last one, please. 679.
641.
For some reason, I'm having trouble finding that one.
That's an add-on, Your Honor. Or did I not put it in there?
No, I've got the add-on as Mr. Connor.
Robles and Connor Mellon were
Yes.
add-ons, and Jennifer Chavez was originally on the docket.
Chavez is the one I'm looking for. You said 679.
679-641. Let me look at that and make sure that's the correct number.
Yeah, that's correct. And it should have been an add-on if I didn't add it on.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why I can't find it. Okay.
So
will
she
we-
was an add-on as well?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so then you're fine with May 10th on all three of those, Mr. Sharman?
Yes,
Okay.
Judge. And I'd like to have my clients excused, and we will communicate directly by phone.
Thank you. Y'all
All
just
right.
stay in touch with your attorney. Thank you.
Judge.
Is it Mr. Brown?
That's Mr. Patrick Montgomery.
Oh,
Hello, Judge. Thank you
Hi.
for waiting on me. I don't know why it says Sean on my screen. I'm using a spare computer and I've.
Okay. Who are you here for?
I'm here for the very first case on your docket, Jonathan Alvarado.
Okay.
And
What do we?
on Mr. Alvarado, he already pled, he was already sentenced, and Judge Saldaña allowed him to complete his sentence by electronic monitor. When he reported to get his monitor, he discovered that due to a clerical error, no judgment had been created and his case had been rescheduled. So the monitor people turned him away. They said, "We cannot help you. Your case is still scheduled in the future." He, being a nice, polite man, didn't argue with them and We waited, and eventually it was sorted out and a judgment was created. And in fact, on the first page of your docket, it shows that he's pled and that the case is over. But the reason we're on the docket now is the monitor people are still waiting for a court order to permit him to obtain and collect his monitor and have it installed and all of that jazz. So he wants to comply with the court order. He's tried to comply with the court order, but due to a clerical error, he's been unable to get the monitor people to give him the device that he's required to have.
The provision about the monitor is not on the original judgment.
I don't know the answer to that, because unlike federal court, where since 1995, I've been able to look at their files online, our Bexar County clerk's office still hasn't caught up with that technologically, and I can't look at your court folder, Your Honor, online. I would have to come downtown and check the folder. I do know that the judgment was created tardy, and I know that Judge Saldaña herself telephoned me and told me that she had fixed all of this, and she wanted to make sure that I knew that Mr. Alvarado's case was in the clerical position that it was. She still had questions about why there was no judgment and why the case had been rescheduled, but ultimately she signed a judgment. I don't know if that judgment reflects what happened in court, but I can tell you in court for sure, without a doubt, that she allowed Mr. Alvarado to complete the remainder of his sentence by electronic monitoring, GPS.
Is that something we should be checking with probation about as well? Or I don't know if they're on the
Corey
call.
always has all the answers, Judge.
Ah, okay.
Okay, what was the question?
We
Do
need
you
an
remember
order.
Jonathan Alvarado?
And I believe that you're also here for Mr. Mario Flores. He's on the first page, second to the last.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Pat, what was your question?
On Jonathan Alvarado, the judge permitted him to complete the remainder of his sentence by GPS monitoring. And we were wondering if probation had a record of that.
Do you have a case number for him? That name sounds really
It's the
familiar.
very first case on today's docket.
Okay, let me check. That name sounds very familiar.
Thanks for changing my name, Aleda.
Welcome.
While he's looking that up, we have an attorney in courtroom 9 in the courtroom. Is that you? I'm sorry, is that Mr. King?
Mr. Flores, Judge.
I just push to talk?
No, it's great. If it's green, you're hot. Hot mic.
Good morning, Judge. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good morning, Judge. This is Gerardo Flores. I'm here
Okay.
representing Miss Andretta Woods.
Yes,
She's actually, I believe, in page 1.
she is.
I'm sorry I'm late. I was actually in federal court earlier today and just got out. But just wanted to make an announcement. We have a plea ready. We have paperwork in. And I don't know if you want to handle this today or later on in the afternoon. You let me know, Judge.
Everything's ready to go?
On our end, the paperwork's all signed, Judge.
Okay.
I haven't checked if Ms. Woods is logged in because I'm not logged in. But
I don't see her.
I want to call her.
I don't know that I've seen her this morning.
Okay. Now, yeah, okay, well, then let me call her and contact her, Judge.
Okay, and let's reset to 1:30.
Okay, no problem. Is it all right if I just log in the usual way, or do you need me here in court present, Judge?
You can log in if you'd like.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Judge. Maybe it's
Thank you. Yes.
Okay, I found it. I guess. Mr. Montgomery, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so I have on February 15th, 2022, that he was present in County Court 9. All parties agreed with revocation. He pled true to number 2. He was revoked, given 30 days house arrest with permission to travel to work. $0 fine, court costs, time and money surrender concurrent, and credit for time served.
That's exactly what happened, Corey. And the only problem was, for some reason, later that day, the clerk's office entered the case as a reset, and no judgment was created until much later. And so now the reason we're on today's docket is because Mr. Alvarado still needs a court order sent to the GPS people. I don't know anything about the logistics of how that's done, but he's tried to get his GPS bracelet and they say no.
And yeah, he would already been done with the 30 days house arrest right now too, since that was on February 15th of 2022.
Indeed, and I imagine that GPS isn't going to send a violation report since they don't have an order in the first place. If Mr. Alvarado wasn't so persistent in performing his obligations to the court, this is a case that would have very likely fallen between the cracks.
Yeah. So yeah, so from my experience with this, it sounds like a court directive may have not been sent over to the jail.
That's exactly what I thought happened, because they didn't prepare a judgment until much later. I'm thinking that they're waiting on that court directive, and that's why they won't give him his ankle monitor.
Yeah, and I'm not sure, because I do know the court directives come from the clerk's office. So
I think that's how we resolve this, Your Honor, is we just have you, Your Honor, instruct the court clerk's office to send a court directive permitting him in accordance. I know the judgment's been created because Judge Saldaña told me that, in accordance with the judgment.
I'd be happy to sign that paperwork if I can get something to sign.
I just don't know how that works, Your Honor. But I think the court clerk's office can do that just based on your telling them. I don't even think you have to sign anything. I think you just tell them, send over a directive on Alvarado with a copy of the judgment.
Okay.
And then this is really just all about a paperwork snafu. It's something that we can easily take care of. And Mr. Alvarado's to be commended, I think, for pursuing it. On the other hand, maybe he's just worried about a warrant.
Oh, I would be. Ms. Castillo, are you listening in?
I am, Your Honor. On this plea, who's the one that did the plea? Judge Saldaña or a different judge?
Oh, it was definitely Judge Saldaña. She remembered it when she called me and told me about the situation. She said, you know, I came so close to sending him to jail. And
Okay. Well, let me see. Let me call the clerk's office, see what they need to do and what documents, so we can go ahead and forward it on to you, Judge Rodriguez, so that it can be signed.
Okay.
And on my other case, Mario Flores, if you'll throw me in a breakout room with the prosecutor, Aleida, I would appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Gutierrez, have you heard anything from Mr. Hajek?
No, ma'am, I have not. I contacted his office and his secretary. I asked her if somebody from the office can log in just to inform me that I would need a trial reset. And she said she was unavailable to do that. And she was like, there was nobody else present to able to do that. And I explained to her that you informed me that I can't just say that I need to do a reset. It needs to come from them. And she was like, well, let me try to log in. And I never heard nothing back from her.
Okay. He's got at least one other client on the docket as well. So we do need to hear from his office about what he's going to do with both of these cases today.
Yeah, because every time I call, I never get to speak to him. It's always his secretary, and I haven't even really spoken to him about anything. It's always, oh, he'll call you back, and I never get a call back from him. And when I call, it's always his secretary who answers.
Okay, I'm going to reset your case. Can you come back on at 1:30? I know you've been here all morning and you've been very patient. Can you come back on at 1:30? Because we're going to need to hear from him.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And
So
I'll just use the same Zoom link.
That's right.
Okay, that's fine. I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, so Mr. Hajek has Joseph Phillips, which I'm resetting to 1:30. And then Mr. Gutierrez, I believe, has 2 cases. No, maybe just 1. Yeah, I believe
I think
Mr.
Hashek only has 1.
No, he's got Gutierrez and he's got Joseph Phillips on the first page.
Joseph Phillips.
So we need to hear from the attorney, and I'm resetting both those cases to 1:30.
All righty.
Have we heard Ms. Castillo from Tony Hernandez on the first page?
Your Honor, that case is closed. And the one right under on Mary Petrashek, that case is closed as well.
That's Thomas Martinez?
That's correct.
Okay. Let me put that on there. And then we go down to Mr. Montgomery's conferring. And then Jessica Sandoval does not show an attorney.
It does not show an attorney, and at this point, it is a no file. So I did notify the bondsman, which she has a couple of them. All those other cases has been FTA, but we're not able to do an FTA on the no file. So what I do is just reset them to a longer date until the files get created, and then we can notify her.
When you say no file, those are, they have cause numbers, but what do you mean by no file?
It's just like not a complete regular file created by the clerks. They do start off with a case number and I guess the complaint, but nothing else yet.
Okay. And then Ms. Petrozek is on Martinez again. Is that case also closed?
Yes, ma'am.
That's on the second page?
Yes.
Okay. And then Anthony Zamora?
Anthony Zamora was reset to April 6th.
That's on Arguijo?
Arguijo, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that's reset. How about Mr. Funati's cases on David Johnson?
Those were reset to May 3rd.
Okay. And then there's another Martinez case. Is that also closed?
That's correct.
Two more.
Yeah, both are out.
Okay. On the third page, the defendant Jackie Dayton.
That is a no file, and notice was sent out to the bondsman. And there is a felony pending, so we may need to just bump this out until the file gets created.
Okay. I'm showing Sean Brown on Luna Cervantes.
That was reset to March 31st.
Okay. Robert Valdez on Stephanie Barabo.
Those two cases were also reset to March 31st.
Okay, and how about Finari's case on Johnson, David
May
Johnson?
3rd. Mhm.
May 3rd?
Yes.
Okay, and then the next one, Mr. Farmer came in. Are we gonna do an FTA on Ramos Sanabria?
Yes.
Okay. At the very end, Santiago Martinez, Michael Sawyer.
That's a felony pending, reset to May 24th. Council is in the middle of a trial.
Okay. On page 4 at the top, Ms. Efron.
That case is closed, Your Honor.
Does it say that on there and I'm missing it, or just?
No, Your
telling me?
Honor, when I, before I send out the invites, I look at the system to see what's going on with the case. and
Okay.
We're gonna go in and it'll show.
Okay. Down the thing, Timothy Roundtree for Israel Gomez.
And that is reset to May 19th. That's a no file.
Okay. Patrick Montgomery on Jonathan Alvarado.
That was a dismissed case.
Okay. Next page, Brian Leha.
That on with Mr. Andrew Priest, that is a
Right.
reset to May 19th.
Okay, and then Mr. Gebbia on Elisa Blanco.
Yes, that is reset to May 19th.
Okay. John Bettis for Anthony Talamontes.
That is a reset to June 8th.
Okay, and then Mr. Hadi on Christina Mori. Oh, it says
That is a
dismissed?
dismissed case.
Okay. And on page 6, I reset that, Mr. Gutierrez was here. I've reset that to 1:30 to wait for the attorney.
Right.
And then the last 3, Andrew Froelich.
Those last three cases are closed, Your Honor.
Closed. Okay, then on the 1:30, Mr. Walker has been reset. Connor, excuse me, has been reset. Chavez reset. Any other resets on the add-on docket?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
On the, do you have Jason Hernandez Alejandro, that's 665-318?
I do.
Okay, that's reset to March 31st.
Okay.
All right.
And then Mr. Montgomery?
Hi, Judge. I talked to the prosecutor about Mr. Mario Flores. He's toward the bottom of the first page of your docket.
Yes.
The prosecutor says that they will email me a settlement offer before the day is through. I'd ask the court to reschedule the case for, I guess, a couple of weeks to a month.
Okay, we're going to April 28th.
Yes, ma'am, that's fine with me.
Okay. All right then.
Thanks, Judge.
Thank
Sorry.
you.
May I be excused?
Yes, sir.
Y'all take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. So everything else reset to 1:30, I guess?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.